Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Leroy, also known as Yorkshire Fun. Happy New Year! Quick question, when can you stop saying Happy New Year to people? I'm saying about 10th of January. Let me know in comments. What's the channel about? It's the weird and wonderful of the internet. What's my target for this year? Well, I've got many. I'm writing my game show. I'm writing The Fox. I'm doing more stand-up. And also, I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button. I'm nearly there. Got about another 290, depending how many in this video. So today's video is all about boxing. Yes, you're thinking, Lee, boxing? Well, you know I like the weird and wonderful. So today is the longest boxing match in history versus the quickest knockout. We'll start cards. Here we go. Enjoy the video. Bye. Boxing history is filled with jaw-dropping moments, epic knockouts, legendary rivalries, and fights that stand the test of time. But did you know there was a match so long it pushed the boundaries of human endurance and rewrote the record books? Today I'm going to be diving into the unbelievable story of the longest boxing match ever fought. 110 grueling rounds of non-stop action in the early 20th century. This is the tale between Andy Bowen and Jack Burke, two fighters find the meaning of resilience. Our story begins on the April 6, 1893 in New Orleans, Louisiana. The sport of boxing was rougher, rawer, and far less regulated than we know today. Fighters competed under the London prize ring rule. No limit on rounds, meaning the match continued until one fighter couldn't go on. Andy Bowen, the Iron Man of boxing, was a local hero with a reputation for stamina and determination. Jack Burke, a skilled challenger from Texas, was equally known for his grit. When these two entered the ring, no one could have predicted what was about to happen. The fight started like any other, punches flying, sweat dripping, and the crowd roaring. But as the rounds piled on, it became clear this wasn't any other normal fight. Neither man was backing down. Hours turned into endurance tests. By the 50th round, yes, 50, you heard that right, both fighters were visibly exhausted. Yet they kept going, driven by pride, adrenaline, and an unyielding will to win. By round 100, it wasn't just a skill anymore, it was pure survival. The crowd watched in disbelief as Bowen and Burke fought on for an astonishing 7 hours and 19 minutes. Yes, over 7 hours of being punched, blocked, and sheer determination. Finally, after 110 brutal rounds, the referee was forced to declare the fight no contest. Burke had basically broken all the bones in both his hands and was bedridden for 6 weeks. He had considered retiring after the fight but chose to continue competing. Bowen fought 4 more times after the fight. The club where the fight took place would burn down to the ground 4 years later. Bowen's fight against Kid Levine was his 27th and last fight. The injury that killed him was inflicted in the 18th round when Levine knocked him down and he hit his head on the wooden canvas. Bowen never regained consciousness and died at 7 AM the next morning, aged 27. At first, Levine was arrested for Bowen's death, but was to be found innocent of any wrongdoing following a coroner's inquest. Bowen's death was listed from hitting his head on the ring floor. Jack Burke would later die in 1913 at the age of 44 from a heart attack in hospital. So how much was the fight worth to each fighter if they won? $2,500. That's how much they got paid for the winner, which is about $85,000 in today's money. The crowd paid an entrance fee of either $1 or $3 and comprised a record 11,000. Imagine a fight lasting this long today in 2025. It just wouldn't happen. and also the safety of the fighters mean everything today. And also there's no showboating. I bet they weren't doing a Ben Whittaker with her when they were doing all this 7 hours of fighting. Oh no. Yes, June 2007, Phil Williams versus Brandon Burke. The fastest knockout in history. 10 seconds. Here's a full video because it's 10 seconds long. Don't forget to give it a like and a follow. There's a new video on the channel every single week. Bye.
It was appropriate. It was, very much so. So we're set to go. Phil the Drill Williams, 3-0. All 3 of his wins by way of knockout. And Brandon Burke, 0 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and a heck of a looking ring attire, and we're underway.
Here we go.
Oh, it's right out of the gate!
The fastest knockout I've ever seen in my life. He's not going to make it. A 1 second knockout. This has been submitted to Fight Facts as perhaps the fastest knockout in boxing history.
Here comes the charge. Here's the shot. Goodbye. The bucklage of the knees, and Phil Drill rolls to 4-0. Wow, unbelievable. Oh. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Let's go up to the ring announcer, Dan Cole.
Fight fans, referee Mark Nelson stops the bout at 10 seconds of the first round. The winner and still undefeated, all victories by knockout, from Minneapolis, Phil the Drill Williams.
Happy New Year.